But one of the stocks which has been in focus, of course, is Fortis, and more than the numbers, it's the demerger of the diagnostic business that the state is talking about. Ekta will tell us how the market is going to react to that.
Well, positive, because the numbers were in line, so there was no real negative reaction coming in on the numbers. You mentioned the demerger of the diagnostic business, which is going to dominate. I'll just come to that in a second. Revenue up 8%, margins of 5.6 versus 4.7, and a profit of around 25 odd crores. Remember, there was a one-off income same time last year, but the interest costs have risen 23 odd % this quarter. So do watch out for that little bit of a negative. Nonetheless, the board has given the in-principle approval to demerge the diagnostic business, SRL Diagnostics. They're going to meet on the 19th of August for a final approval, and the board has formed a restructuring committee for the same. So more details on account of that, but we're definitely going to see some interest on account of the likely demerger. And Barinder has been following it very closely.
I can tell you why this is very important for Fortis. Okay, as we mentioned earlier also, the Fortis market cap is 8,500 crore. SRL valuation is taken anywhere around 6 to 6,500 crore. So even if you take 6,000 crore, the non-promoter holding in SRL after all this restructuring will be around 60%. So you as a shareholder of Fortis with a market cap of 8,500 crore are getting a benefit of 3,500 crores, which clearly mean 30-35% upside from the current levels. The bigger question is whether it is in the price or not. Looking at Fortis, since last 1 year the stock has been in the range of 150-180. It hasn't done anything like Aditya Birla, capturing everything, of Piramal Enterprise capturing everything. So my sense is that there is a room. The stock ahead of that August 19th, because people want to be part of this and they want to be entitled for a share of SRL, they will buy before the X date comes in. So you will not be surprised to see stocks going to 220, 230 in the next whatever time. But there is at least 30% which a shareholder of Fortis will get once that SRL
Absolutely.
is.
This is the Lal Pathlab's Thyrocare impact. Everybody wants to have their diagnostic business listed separately. But actually, let's get more on steel, actually. Okay, we should be getting some more details on the steel announcement.